Good morning, everybody. It's actually now afternoon. It is January 3rd. It's my first day off of the new year. um, I'm letting Dre sleep in. She's been having trouble with sleep lately. She's been also having problems with swelling of the feet and legs, and we think it has to do with menopause, but I would like to get her to a doctor to have that checked out. she she like me does not like going to the doctor unless something is really bad and or just needing. Let's just say we both don't like going to a doctor because we both don't like hearing bad news. We both know that we're getting up there in age, late 40s, early 50s. Well, not quite 50, but late 40s. I just get overly concerned because she is type 2 diabetic, and well, my father, I don't know if he was type 2, type 1, or what, but my father basically never went to a doctor. Or if he ever did, he didn't listen to the doctor and all the warnings that the doctor told him about. And so that's basically what ended up taking my father's life was the diabetes, the blood clots from the diabetes. So I get worrisome when I think it might be something like that. Excuse me. No, Liz. I'm not drinking your tea yet. I want to finish off my one thing of Irish breakfast tea before I start on yours. That way, I'm focused on drinking the bread, the tea that you sent me. Um, Liz, I thank you for the shortbreads. I love them. I offer some to mom, but she hasn't had any yet that I know about. Uh, Christmas was really good for us, which you guys probably saw from my last video. Sorry, I was semi focused on what I wanted to talk about, but then my mind started going every which way, but where I wanted it to. It is the time of year where sinuses are a problem for both me and Jerry. We are doing our best to take care of them. Anyhow, I decided to start the new year by focusing a lot of my morning free time, giving myself time to do Bible study and video, and then spending time with Jerry Ann before having to go to work. Today is my day off, like I said earlier. So I'm letting Jerry Ann sleep in. As soon as she wakes up, or as soon as I'm done with this, I'll wake her up since it's after 12. And our day is going to be basically cleaning and enjoying time together. But this morning, I'm finishing up, finally getting around to finishing up um, the Resolution for Men, which is inspired by the movie Courageous, or it inspired the movie Courageous. I don't know which one happened first. But I'm towards the latter half of the book where we're talking about resolving our past. Now, for me, some of my past is kind of difficult to resolve, not because of the factor I don't live near the people that I need to resolve with. It's because of the factor my father is no longer with us. I kind of feel that we did not exactly, well, typical of any preteen, early teen boy. I don't know how it is with girls and their moms, but we had our differences, let's say. I was having difficulty in school for one reason or another. Um, I, um, yeah, I was having difficulty in school. I was at that age level where certain things never got discussed, um, that most young boys probably need to be talked to about while they're going through puberty. Um, that in fact, I had learned at a young age that yeah, at a young age where things that were uncomfortable weren't just they weren't talked about. It was either just something that now maybe it was me, maybe it was my father, but it was just something that I did not know how to communicate um, about, and I still have issues with communication. Luckily, not the same things, of course, um, but there are some people that I wish I could get in contact with to. I don't know if I should say seek forgiveness, but I definitely want to forgive uh, for some of the things that happened in the latter stages of my living in Arizona. Um, I can resolve some things with family members that live in Arizona. I don't recall if I ever did apologize for some of the things I did, um, some of the fights that I got into, basically. But other than that, things have been very interesting around here. New, excuse me, New Year's Eve, I had off, and let's just say that I attempted to um, clean the entirety of my house in one day. Granted, my house is not like a wreck. It's just because of the Christmas holiday, there are some things that need to be straightened and picked up and cleaned up, and I still didn't finish. I finished the guest room. I did the kitchen. I did what I could in the living room. It's there are three rooms in this. Well, 3.5 rooms in this house that become ground zero. Um, Basically, my dining room. Well, the formal dining room, which we never use, kind of becomes a clutter or a dumping ground for things that we want to get rid of, things that are going to be used for a project or something, not to do with Jerry Ann's projects and crafting and whatnot, but this like right now there's a corner that has stuff for giveaway that we don't use. Then there's a corner that's got basically stuff that we're collecting for Jerry Ann's 50th Harry Potter birthday, which she wants. I don't know if she wants to invite people out here for it or if she wants to go to New York for it because there are certain family members in New York that don't travel. Um, my sister in law, Alicia, as much as I love her, um, she's not big on traveling. Uh, my sister in law, Janie, she's been here twice. My sister in law, who lives in Vegas, Julie, she's been here for Thanksgiving this year, last year, 2019. Um, I was happy to have her out here. I was happy to have her youngest daughter, Abigail, out here, Abby. Um, her friend Lisa in Texas has been up here with um, her youngest son, and then her best friend growing up, who lives in Florida, has been out here once or twice. I can't remember now. Um, so it's kind of like, are we having the birthday party here, or is it going to travel to Texas, New York? I've never really been to Florida, where her friend in Florida lives. Now Sharon lives out there in Florida, and if we go down there, it's like we're gonna have to save up our money, and we're gonna have to be we're gonna it's gonna be a guarantee. If we go down there, we're going to go to Universal to see the Harry Potter thing in Universal or Epcot Center or wherever it is now. Um, and then of course there's the crafting room, Jerry's office, Jerry's crafting room. That's not saying it's a mess or a clutter or anything like that, but it's going to be a constant revolving, moving things around, changing out for the seasons kind of thing. Then the other two rooms, the guest room is not that bad right now. It's got stuff from post Christmas on it, and some of it's not even Christmas. Some of it's um, Americana looking stuff. Some of my gifts that I don't know what to do with, but I know that they're going to be in here eventually. There's the box for the PS4, because I keep the boxes for at least a year or 6 months, so I know if it's going to be a, do I have to exchange it because something went wrong type situation. Then there's the old Nintendo Wii U, which we never really played. It was gifted to us. I'm not a big Nintendo fan. Um, I played it when it first came out, and then I just kind of went, no, it's not keeping up with everything else. But it was gifted to us because Jerry Ann wanted it. We don't use it out in the living room, so I'm going to hook it up in the guest room to use as a, um, not a game system, but more like easier to watch movies on Hulu and whatnot than my computer. My computer, you got to go through 15,000 different steps just to do that. And the screen is like 20-inch screen, maybe. I could not use it for gaming. It's too small unless it's like right here, um, or the distance between me and my camera here. But 2020 is looking up. Things at work are getting better because I am, not only am I looking at the notes that my boss gives me, but I am trying to communicate with her to understand what she's trying to say, because she had literally come to me shortly after Christmas, right before the New Year, and said to me, don't take what I'm writing down offensively. It's just what needs to be done, not just by the night crew, but the whole day. Everybody needs to read it and try to work on what is wrong. Well, I understand and I appreciate that, but there are times where I come in and I don't even read the book. There are times I walk in and go, oh my word, I was off yesterday. What happened? Well, simply put, what happened is the person who is now working as the night cashier while I'm not there is, well, let's just say he'll do the bare minimum. He won't try to do the floors. He'll dump the coffee. He'll dump the tea urns and clean it. Sometimes he'll clean them out, but he doesn't try to go into the bathrooms and clean them up. Even though 9 times out of 10, if you keep up with the cleaning in the bathroom, the only thing you might have to do is sweep take out trash, and mop. You won't have to clean up a lot of mess. Um, so I'm happy that she is now taking my advice and basically making it where he works one night, and then I'll work 2 days or 2 nights, and then he'll work a night. Because that's what my schedule looks like right now. I have today off. I'm working Saturday and Sunday, and it's great because Sunday night, which I did not have for the last 3 weeks, when I work Sunday nights, my store is slow. So I get a chance to do some heavy duty deep cleaning. She had a list of things to do that needed to be done, needed to be cleaned properly and whatnot by the 4th, which is tomorrow. Now I don't know if she means by the night or by the morning time. And thankfully, the last couple nights that I've worked, it's been slow after 8:30, 9 o'clock. That gives me anywhere between 2.5 to 3 hours of time to do as much cleaning as possible. And I've done some deep cleaning. I mean, I deep cleaned the coffee bar area. I've deep cleaned areas out front. Um, there was a night I was off, and I don't know what happened, but I came in the next day, and she told me that because they're training, they have a new girl that they're training, or she transferred. I don't know what her level is, if she's a newbie or a transfer. But they had her go deep clean the bathrooms, which I was kind of like, oh, I hope they weren't that disgusting, because I know the day before I had cleaned them. I had, you know, cleaned them up pretty good. I mean, yeah, I didn't do a deep clean because I didn't have that opportunity, but I did what I could. But everything at work is going better, and thankfully we're starting to communicate and we're starting to understand each other a whole lot better. So work is going better. I'm not as stressed or as frustrated. Granted, we are short staffed, so like I literally have 6 days, 46 plus hours this week, and then next week I've got close to 42 and a half hours, but everything's going better. Anyhow, I'm going to just stop my ranting and raving and whatnot. So I'll leave it at that, and then hopefully do another one by Monday. Until then, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to hear it more, hit the little bell. Until next time, have a good night. Bye.